Spirit wants to talk about what is going on planet Earth right now that could be contributing to our emotional fluctuations. You're going to love this part. So we have strife, flames of controversy, competition of forces, aggressiveness, trespass, going beyond, opposing desires, ambitious decisions, fights, breaking contractual relationship, clashes, destructions and contradictions, deception, betrayal, ambiguity, false choice, deceit, arrogance, disrespect to others, cruelty, reckless behavior, destructive thoughts, loss, separation, ill health, and severe stress. So these are the things that if we are in the soup of what is collectively going on, these are some of the amazing emotions we're going to get to experience. And so Spirit gives these to us to let us know that we don't actually have to engage in them other than to be aware of them. And so for the next part of this reading, it was all different lyrics from different songs that Spirit wanted to speak to the human condition that is relating to these lower vibrational energies. The first was, I don't really want to fight anymore. I don't really want to fake it no more. And this feeling from the human that it's exhausted. It's exhausted of wearing this outward persona that is not reflecting its inner core. And it's exhausted from the fight and the conflict that has really been in our face, especially for the last like 5 to 7 years, but really amped up in the last 2 years. The next lyrics here were mixed emotions are congregating, and Spirit acknowledging that moment to moment, we may, be feeling happy, might be feeling sad, might be feeling rage. All of these things are being asked to be held as one and to be allowed. We will talk about, often when we're talking about the Christos energy, that we need the full human spectrum of emotion in order to fully anchor that. And so these mixed emotions congregating is part of the process. The next lyric was, I've been feeling lonely. I need someone to hold me. I've been feeling jaded. Don't know how I should play it. Living in a haze, staying in the shade. All I do is sit around and wait for better days. I could use a break. Can I get an amen? All I do is sit around and wait for better days. And this feeling that Spirit is acknowledging that on the human egoic level, if you're not tapped in to yourself, your soul, and your greater source, that it's going to feel like living in a haze right now. You'd be very lonely and jaded because the outer world is not giving us much that is uplifting. And the next lyrics were, because when you finally understand what it is, what's love these days, heart breaks so much, we don't give an F. And so once again, this feeling that Spirit is acknowledging that, people are giving up. There's just so much heartbreak. And that came from the song No Idea and by Mary J. Blige. And the feeling from Spirit here was, it's because we have no idea of this grander awareness. Because if we did, we wouldn't be kind of like stuck or maintaining a vibration that was within this space. The very next lyrics were, someone said I was dangerous. I said something bad that must have been good. Somebody said I was dangerous. I must be getting too close to the truth. I'm not talking wishful thinking. I'm talking about calling them out on their lies. And Spirit acknowledging that the veils are getting very thin, and the bad actors or the powers that were that previously could kind of slip one over on the good people of humanity, that is wearing very thin right now, and rightly so, all according to this divine plan. The lyrics, the more I see, the less I know. Everything seems to be tearing me apart. One minute I'm up, the next I'm down. You got me so turned around, running through the dark. And Spirit's acknowledgement that as we're feeling our way through the dark here, that, we're moving through these fluctuating emotions. One minute we're up, the next we're down. The more we see, the less we know. And so this acknowledgement that if we're only focused on this outer world, it will be tearing us apart right now. And so the guidance or the wisdom that Spirit offers us is that this chessboard that we are viewing is held in love. First, the darkness makes a move, then the light. From the human perspective, this causes incongruence. From Spirit's perspective, this is a divine dance, an erosion of that which does not serve the soul. an awakening of the collective human heart. Through conflict, internal and external, one remembers sovereignty and begins to make decisions from a connected space. In alignment with Spirit and Mother Earth, it appears messy, as all learning often does. Trust in the process. Spend time with the earth. Connect with her heartbeat. She will guide you into your soul and into her soul. True. The world will fall away. It will sort itself out in perfect harmony, in accordance with divine love and law. Spirit wants us to know that while we are feeling all of these heavy emotions as a collective, we are actually moving towards peace, equilibrium, relaxation, thoughtfulness, honest talks, compromise and conflict resolution, living in harmony with others and spiritual awakening, finding happiness and fulfillment within, emotional recovery, well-being, enormous creative potential, enjoying our work, sensual pleasure and satisfaction, and finding our center. So, wanting to give us the bigger picture here so that we can understand that while all of these things are true and all of these things are happening, there's always that truer reality, that reality with a capital R, that we are able to tap into when we are in co-creation with our own soul and with Spirit.